Hiya Spud Muffins, how you doing? Welcome to another video, and not this exact date that this video is published, but a year ago, exactly a year ago from this month, the 13th Doctor was announced for Doctor Who. So what I want to do is I want to talk about some of the things that was a concern and then compared to now. Also disclaimer, this video wasn't what it was supposed to be. This was supposed to be next video, but I've swapped over the video options because the plan for this video, I think I can drag it on further, so I want to wait to record that until the whole thing's finished. It will make more sense. A certain few people know what I'm on about, and if you do, keep it quiet. I know nobody really comments on my videos anyway, but just in case you comment it, please keep it quiet. I want it to be a really fun surprise because I'm proper proud of it and it's just so funny. So just bear with me, yeah? Anyway, the 13th Doctor is being played by Jodie Whittaker for season 11 of Doctor Who, the rebooted season. This in itself is a reboot of the rebooted series because it kind of died a bit, and then Christopher Eccleston kind of revived the series, and then David Tennant really brought it to life, and that was the reboot series. And this essentially, because it's a new writer, practically a whole new team kind of looking at this series, so this is technically considered a reboot if you don't compare it really to the other Doctors, which is kind of hard to do because everyone compares Doctors to Doctors. I hated Peter Capaldi when he first started because his first response, from my analogy, they get to pick one thing to say when they regenerate, and his response was kidneys. I have kidneys.
Kidneys! How can you kidneys?
Completely random and out there, not realising that would be his character. Just completely random, but kind of crazy old man-esque, which I loved. Peter Capaldi, one of my favourite Doctors ever. But Jodie Whittaker, there are a few questions that kind of got left unanswered. I mean, they didn't do any press tours, they didn't have any interviews, they kept everything and everyone in the dark, which is probably for the best because it's such a big change, the Doctor being a female. As I stated in my other video, Time Lord is their species, not a gender role. So there are female Time Lords because, as I said, Time Lord's the species, otherwise it would be Time Lady, but gender roles don't apply because Time Lords are superior beings. And you did see a Time Lord regenerate into a woman. I can't remember the episode name, but I will put a little snippet where it was, I think it was like the Battle of Gallifrey or something. One of the Time Lords on Gallifrey anyway regenerated. He was like the general and then turned into a woman, so it wasn't unheard of. The Master turned into Missy was just amazing. It really was. It was just a nice little different edge, and I'm hoping that this gives the Doctor a new edge. This kind of, we see a side to the Doctor that hasn't been seen before. Judging from the trailers that have been released, I'm very excited. When she first got announced, there was this kind of white light around the TARDIS key, which is quite fascinating really, because normally it kind of glows yellow like the regeneration, so the white to me could probably represent some form of purity, some kind of freshness to it. So it might actually be a TARDIS that kind of gets well behaved this time, because in the past it's been a joke that the TARDIS obviously is some form of a living being, and you know, the TARDIS feels pain, the TARDIS knows things, and it reacts to, depending on the people that are involved with the TARDIS. But this white light could represent something a bit new, a new TARDIS persona along with the new Doctor as well. But in the teaser trailer there was a snippet where Jodie Whittaker was whizzing around all the new cast and stuff, but she was a white light. And at first glance, and I really hope this isn't it, at first glance it looked like she could just teleport and move around places. I think it was just an effect for the trailer, but if this is an actual thing that she can do, I am seriously going to question the rest of the season, solely down to the fact that Time Lords don't do that. They have the box to travel around, they can't teleport and stuff. It's just not something that should be happening. You know, why did she suddenly get these powers? It's just stupid really. The new sonic screwdriver looks amazing, like absolutely spot on. I love it, and it's supposed to be designed for the TARDIS as well, which is great because looking at the sonic screwdriver, it's gonna look quite like a what's it called? Kind of like a steampunk kind of thing, which I'm hoping is kind of what the TARDIS is. A lot of gears turning and things like that. I want it to be similar to the very classic TARDIS, like one of the very first TARDISes, because that would just be amazing. A couple of you have messaged me regarding it, saying that you're still not happy that it's a woman and that you've lost all hope in the show because they're trying to appeal to, you know, all the feminist community and things like that. But actually, looking into it now, are they? I think they're just trying to do something just a little bit different. They're trying to kind of have a different on it. They're exploring new avenues, and that's kind of what I've learned to accept. I was a bit skeptical, but Jodie Whittaker is an amazing actress, and I think she can do a really, really good job. I've loved her in everything she's done so far. I've even binged some of the shows that she's been in so I can get a feel for the kind of person that she is and the type of character that she normally gets typecasted for, and she's amazing in all of them. And I know I've said amazing a lot, but I'm actually really excited for this season. I've gone from being skeptical to actually looking forward to it. They did a Comic-Con panel and I watched the whole thing, and I learned a lot about what could potentially happen. Obviously they didn't spoil anything, they didn't give anything away, but they did specify that like it's going to be different, it's going to have a different on-take to it, it's going to be a completely different vibe. Episode 1, as far as my knowledge, it always involves the Doctor kind of getting used to his or her new form. Oh God, I'm going to have to get used to saying his or her now. Yeah, getting used to his or her new form, and they're kind of stranded on Earth. Bradley Walsh, who's going to be involved in it, amazing British TV presenter. He's such a funny guy. I've never seen him act, so hopefully he's decent. Hopefully he doesn't make it cheesy or anything like that. I don't think he will, because he's just a funny character. But he's meant to be some form of police officer in this, so I think that's how the police box kind of comes into it. Fingers crossed. Jodie Whittaker's outfit and wardrobe, very similar to Peter Capaldi's, very kind of classy but dirty classy, so kind of it's a comfortable classy. Peter Capaldi got smarter as he went on in the season, but at first he was quite, you know, he was always wearing Doc Martens, you know, jeans, and then a nice shirt and a blazer, but kind of sometimes, like, you know what I mean, don't you? And then Jodie Whittaker, she just looks very kind of dirty, almost steampunk again, so I've got a feeling it's going to be quite a gritty season when it comes to it. It's going to be quite dirty, filthy, and we're going to have some amazing adventures. I'm actually really excited. Somebody also said to me that Jodie Whittaker could pull it off, but at the same time could ruin the season, and this was a thing that I pointed out to on my last video. And I don't think she'll ruin the season, because I think what she'll do is like what Christopher Eccleston did. It'll be the Doctor for a short period of time and then pass it on to somebody else. It just now gives the option for more women to apply for the role instead of just applying for the Doctor's like kind of right-hand person. So honestly, they're just opening up more avenues. They're not going to kill the show. This new writer is amazing as well. What's the writer's name? I forgot. Clearly I've done my research. Chris Chibnall is the writer, and he wrote Torchwood. And Torchwood was something I really loved as well. That was one of my favourite Doctor Who spin-offs, minus the Sarah Jane Adventures, but Torchwood was a bit more PG / more adult catered towards Sarah Jane, which is obviously more kid-friendly, family-friendly. It's got potential. I don't want to get too hyped for it and let myself down, but at the same time, I'm going in with an open mind, because Jodie Whittaker is a phenomenal actress, or actor, if you don't want to be genderized in that sense. Oh, I hate these gender things, I really do. Look, just, you're the guy or girl, end of the story. Yeah, that's it. I'm just doing that. I don't care. If you're offended, I'm sorry, grow up. Pulling your leg. So yeah, overall, I'm excited for this season. It's going to be good. Just a quick little video just to kind of talk about it. I'm super excited. I rewatched the Comic-Con stuff, and I'm feeling all geeky and nerdy again. Hope you enjoyed my Brighton video. I can't believe I actually found the footage. Amazing. And yeah, I got my tattoos. You've seen now. You've seen them, and they're everywhere. If you don't follow me on any social medias, they'll be in the description and at the end of this video. And I will see you guys whenever, hopefully very soon, for my next video, which I know you will find very funny. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Trying to get to 300 subscribers before the end of the summer, guys. So come on, as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway as well. So like and share the video, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys when I see you next.